Imagine waking up one morning to a world that feels unfamiliar. You glance in the mirror, but the person staring back seems like a stranger. You reach for a name, any name, but your mind is a blank slate. The phone sits in your hand, but you can't recall why you picked it up. This isn't a scene from a movie. It's a reality that creeps up on many as they age. Aging doesn't announce itself with wrinkles or gray hair. It begins silently, with the erosion of mental clarity. And the most unsettling truth, you might be hastening this decline without even knowing it, through habits so ingrained they feel harmless. But here's the hope, you don't have to surrender to this fate. Science and psychology have illuminated a path to preserve, and even enhance your cognitive vitality well into your later years. In this article, we unveil 5 powerful rules that can safeguard your mind against the ravages of time. These aren't mere suggestions. They're proven strategies rooted in research and human experience. Ignore them, and you risk fading into a shadow of your former self. Embrace them, and you could be the one who defies age, radiating sharpness and vitality when others falter. Your mind is your legacy, ready to protect it. Let's dive in, and if this sparks something in you, drop clear mind in the comments to join a community committed to thriving, not just surviving. Rule 1: curate your cognitive diet. Your brain is a sponge, soaking up every bit of information you throw its way. But what are you feeding it? Today's world bombards us with a relentless stream of negativity, doom-scrolling news, outrage-fueled social media, toxic gossip, and endless complaints. This isn't just noise, it's poison. Studies reveal that constant exposure to negative content shrinks cognitive capacity, heightens anxiety, and erodes memory. It's the mental equivalent of a fast food diet, convenient, addictive, and devastating over time. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, tells us why this matters. When you consume negativity, your neural pathways adapt, reinforcing a cycle where fear and despair feel normal. Research from the University of California found that people immersed in negative media show reduced problem-solving skills and creativity within weeks. Left unchecked, this informational junk dulls your intellect and dims your outlook. Take action, treat your mind like a garden, nurture it with care. Audit your inputs, unfollow drama-driven accounts, skip sensational headlines, and distance yourself from energy-draining people. Replace them with nourishment-uplifting podcasts, thought-provoking books, or communities that inspire growth. Start small, swap 15 minutes of news for a TED Talk or a positive blog. Your memory, focus, and resilience depend on this shift. Feed your brain well, and it will flourish. Yet, even a pristine cognitive diet can't shield you from the next hidden threat, the emotional undertow pulling you backward. Rule 2: to break free from emotional quicksand. Ever caught yourself replaying a stinging remark or a past mistake, looping it in your mind like a broken record? You're not alone. Psychologists call this rumination, and it's a trap most of us fall into. Negative events stick with us. Science shows we're wired to recall them more vividly than joyful ones, a relic of survival instincts. But here's the catch. Each replay isn't just a memory, it's a reliving. Your brain floods with the same cortisol-spiking stress, as if the wound is fresh. This isn't harmless nostalgia. Chronic rumination is linked to depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. The stress hormone cortisol, unleashed by these emotional reruns, damages the hippocampus, your brain's memory hub. Over time, this leads to forgetfulness, mental fog, and even personality shifts, turning vibrant souls into irritable, withdrawn shadows. A 2018 study in Nature Reviews Neuroscience found that persistent negative thinking accelerates brain aging by years. Take action, you can escape this quicksand. Catch yourself mid-rumination, pause, breathe, and pivot. Replace the loop with purpose. Jot down a to-do list, call a friend, or step outside for a walk. Mindfulness works wonders here. Observe the thought without judgment, then let it drift away. Each time you redirect, you're rewiring your brain for resilience. Don't let yesterday's shadows steal tomorrow's clarity. Choose to move forward, and your mind will grow stronger for it. But even with emotional mastery, your brain craves something more to stay youthful, a spark that too many let flicker out. Rule 3: ignite lifelong learning. Picture 2 70-year-olds. One dazzles with wit, devouring books, and mastering new skills, say, coding an app or strumming a guitar. The other fumbles for words, forgets appointments, and shrugs off the world with disinterest. What sets them apart? It's not luck, it's learning. Your brain thrives on challenge. Deprive it of stimulation, and it withers like an unused muscle. Research is clear: intellectual inactivity is a fast track to cognitive decline. A study in neurology found that people who stop learning after 50 face a 5-fold risk of dementia. When you learn, you forge new neural connections, bolstering your cognitive reserve, a shield against brain aging. Activities like studying a language or playing chess don't just pass the time. They fortify your mind. Bilingualism, for instance, has been shown to delay Alzheimer's onset by up to 5 years. Take action, rekindle your curiosity. It's your brain's fountain of youth. Start with something small but new. An online course, a puzzle app, or a recipe from a cuisine you've never tried. Push your limits, learn a phrase in Spanish, sketch a landscape, or explore quantum physics for fun. The goal isn't mastery, it's motion. Keep your mind agile, and it will repay you with clarity and vigor. Stop learning, and you're handing time a victory. Don't let it win. Learning keeps your brain humming, but there's another gear you need to shift into. One too many leave in neutral. Rule 4. Move your body. Sharpen your mind. Think exercise is just for your waistline. Think again, it's a lifeline for your brain. A sedentary life starves your mind of oxygen and nutrients, slowing thought processes and hastening decline. Harvard researchers found that inactive adults lose cognitive edge up to a decade earlier than their active peers. But flip the script, and the benefits are stunning. Movement turbocharges brain health. How? Physical activity, especially aerobic exercise, ramps up blood flow, delivering oxygen and sparking the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor (BDNF), a protein that nurtures neurons. It's like fertilizer for your mind, boosting memory, focus, and mood. A 2020 study in The Lancet showed that just 30 minutes of daily walking slashes dementia risk by 20%. Even better, exercise floods you with endorphins, lifting your spirit as it sharpens your intellect. Take action. You don't need a gym membership, just move. Walk briskly around your neighborhood, dance to your favorite playlist, or try yoga in your living room. Aim for 30 minutes most days. Make it fun, not a chore. Picture each step as a gift to your future self. A brain that's quick, clear, and alive. Sit still, and you're letting your mind rust. Get up, and watch it shine. Movement fuels your brain, but one final piece locks it all together, a skill that separates the sharp from the scattered. Rule 5. Harness the power of focus. In a world buzzing with notifications, headlines, and totos, your attention is under siege. Where you aim, it shapes your brain, literally. Dwell on worries or trivia, and your mind becomes a tangle of stress and noise. Focus on growth and purpose, and it grows stronger, clearer, more resilient. This is selective attention, and it's your cognitive superpower. Science backs this up. A 2019 study in cognitive psychology found that people who train their focus suffer 40% less memory decline with age. Intentional attention strengthens neural networks tied to reasoning and control. Start your day scrolling aimlessly, and you've primed your brain for chaos. Begin with a clear intent. What inspires me today? And you've set it on a path to brilliance. Take action. Master your focus with small, deliberate steps. Each morning, set an intention. I'll learn one new thing, or I'll tackle this task with full presence. Try mindfulness meditation. 5 minutes of deep breathing can steady your mind. Or keep a gratitude journal to anchor your thoughts in positivity. Your brain mirrors what you feed it. Starve the distractions, nourish the goals, and watch your clarity soar. Your mind, your legacy. You can rebuild wealth or regain fitness, but a fading mind is a loss that cuts deeper. Time will test your intellect. Will you let it win, or will you fight back? These 5 rules: curating your cognitive diet, breaking free from emotional traps, igniting lifelong learning, moving your body, and harnessing focus aren't just habits. They're a blueprint for a vibrant future. They're grounded in science, proven by psychology, and waiting for your action. Start today. Pick one rule, commit to it, and build from there. Your future self, the one who still laughs, learns, and leads, is counting on you. Don't settle for a mind that dims. Demand one that dazzles. Join the movement. Drop clear mind in the comments if you're ready to take charge. Share this with someone you care about, because a sharp mind isn't just a gift to yourself, it's a legacy for those around you. Let's make mental clarity our superpower together.